So it doesn't really matter what we do. It's the good news. A little early. That could be this. That's where I normally sit. Maybe even low. I'm a slumper. What's up, Dane? How are you? Buenos dias. How's your day going? Ooh, actually, I want to switch. Flip-flop one more thing before I up. Don't enable there. We'll record it. There we go. Get my voice back. How's your weekend, man? Let's see what this is about. Alright, played 8 hours this morning, might do it again. Fair enough.
A city on the verge of greatness.
I've played this game for a decade.
A new type of city, based now
I'd never played this.
on the automobile.
I was always super curious.
A symbol of
And it was like $5 the other day on Steam, so I was like, you know what? We'll do it. But yeah, I never touched this. But I, like...
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. The city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
It's giving me, you ever play Mafia?
The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
Yeah. That was another game that I loved.
Dreamers.
I think I played that in like early high school.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
I'll say this too, I'm going in pretty blind.
Detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Oh, I'm driving.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Okay. Well, we got there.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up? Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Yeah. I like period pieces
This
too,
is a
so.
fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Nope. Is this remastered? No. No, this was just the original on sale. And like I never played it. And I wanted to
Look at this junk.
I wanted to play it.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
What button am I hitting for that? That's that camera. Yeah, that ain't it. Gotta put out the door. Check the give me the controls real quick. All partner. Okay. Just wanna figure out how to get to my how do I get to the notebook? Gives me no indicator on how to get to the notebook. I'll try and change it. So I obviously don't know what that is. Cool. All right, well, at least now we can do it. Try and. You know what? That would have been smart. But it gave me those arrows. Just put me back in. Cool. Alright, well, we figured at least. Something else I should be looking at out here? Is that the page up and down keys? You know what? It might have been. Could have been.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
I got nothing yet. I guess we're not leaving yet.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
I'm gonna find that gun. And if I gotta, can I not go in any of these doors? Move toward a drain pipe to climb it. Okay. I don't think we can be moving. Oh, this must be the drain pipe, obviously. I feel like I should finish checking the rest of the alley. Uh-oh. Pistol. Flat thickens. There it goes.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
To be honest, not quite sure we should have picked up that gun.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
You show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
But let's roll. I feel like Cole's a little too ambitious.
Not really our gig. No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
What the hell was that gun store? That's what I want to know. These guys always buy it at the closest corner. Just want to get to the bottom of this murder. Partner's not too chatty about this. I feel like, you know, I'd like to flip the siren on here, maybe get home a little bit sooner, but I'm not here to abuse my power. Still getting a handle on the driving. Oh, I guess we go. Oh, never mind. They're making a right on red. I just ran a red. All right. All right, we gotta get the hang of it. Hey, I had a green. You know what? Just run. We're above the law anyways, obviously. I missed my turn. I mean, we don't have much to go on, Dane. So I'll take that lead. We'll take that lead and we'll just run with it.
Officers Phelps and Dunn.
All right,
Can you tell us
I can
anything
tell you
about
this.
this gun?
Artie,
Wesson.
I love the
Model
like.
27 registered Magnum.
I
Chamber
love
for
the way this
357,
game looks like the
nickel-plated with pearl
feel.
grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
Who'd you sell it to?
These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Might be, might not be.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Shit, I need to write. Hold on, real quick. I just need to check my notebook. A 71893. Let me see the notebook. A 71893. Errol Schroeder.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
I doubt that.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Continue to respond.
Now we're cruising. We hit the horn? Okay. 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 All right. We will just back up a little bit. I don't know, that will buff right out, sir. Oh.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so.
Ooh.
Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
I know what I'm doing. Taking the scenic route, right? Honestly, I don't think it's taking any damage.
I hope they didn't get our number, Phelps.
J.W. Robinson and having sale. Don't you know?
All right. Okay, maybe I was wrong when I thought I heard a cry for help. Thought I heard a cry for help. I guess not. Had a buff right out. Had a buff right out. Don't worry. The car. Let's go. I was talking about. I watched. Oh, what movie did I watch a couple months back? LA Confidential. I get those kind of vibes to this too. We in the right spot?
Schroeder.
Arm 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
Scooter
You're
Payton.
out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Oh,
What the fuck is going on here?
gun ain't in there, is it?
Schroeder, cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh.
You ready, tough guy?
That was...
Prancing around and hit me.
Oh my God.
Ralph, you all right?
$1 million baby,
I'm fine.
that guy.
I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Oh. Get my hat. have to get a little bit better with the controls at some point. I'm not a great detective. I haven't found a damn thing. Our guy's a smoker.
No good to me. This doesn't pertain to the case.
Oh, we'll make sure we check everything.
Not much help.
Oh, dying. All right. We look in his trash. Oh, need to take that out, buddy.
I don't think so. It doesn't appear to be connected.
Well, you know what? It leaves a lot of coffee cups out. Oh, what's the screen notebook? This could be a clue.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's
Betting?
name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
I guess this is our, like, prologue.
You dumb
Yeah, no problem,
fucking
dude.
sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
What was that? Little flashback?
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Feels like a little more than a couple blocks, but you know.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Knock it off this. Oh, there.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. Stay down. I don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Your backup will be in soon. That's it? We got them all?
Jesus.
I think we got him, Cole.
Fucking
Should be all
bloodbath.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, son! Watch your fire!
Holy shit.
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now! Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
This guy is way more athletic than he looked.
No way I'm going back I've done my time. You assholes already screwed me once.
It's over, Bowers! Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then, boy.
We just knock everybody the fuck out, don't
What
we?
you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Maybe I did.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Like, interesting
Every
how
cop,
this is paced.
There's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
I'm just saying.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
See what else this guy's got on him. Nothing up his sleeve. He's definitely shot.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Never get into fights, Douglas. There's nothing.
You
should make sure we check the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
I don't have any questions.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
What if I don't want to?
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
Yeah, well.
A man is dead, Miss Scaletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Oh, that's not good. Well, we botched this one.
Hurry it up, Ralph. Do your job, I'll do mine.
Officer, please, tell me what's going on.
Here's the gun.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. I need to run by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Let's go to the gun store.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Watch out for these buses. Oh no.
Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a full.
I've seen people like you, but I had to pay attention. Heavens to Betsy!
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to put some sugar on these broads.
I botched my first interrogation.
And since when are you the expert?
I
We
botched
got the
it.
murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Also, I shot a bunch of people at a bank robbery.
Officers, what can I do you for?
I just want to see a bucks.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
I guess we're going to Hartfield.
Thanks for your help.
The car over here. That is a wicked turn there.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
He's had a busy day, has he?
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Stop
or I will shoot!
Okay. That bullet came down somewhere. That's terrifying.
Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett.
It was the
Gage.
50s. It was the 50s.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yeah, well, I kind of blew it with the shopkeeper, so we'll see how this goes.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Oh,
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
It feels incredibly illegal.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Well, I didn't
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Oh, this does not seem like good police work.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Yeah,
a lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? Think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
How do you read these people? How are you, lazy?
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Long time no see,
Get
bud.
back in there and raise some lumps, boy!
Yeah.
I need a confession!
All right. I'm working on the confession, man. Working on the confession.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you,
where's
Mr.
that coming,
Kalu.
man?
You shot a man dead in cold blood.
Wish there was
You're
a
going
way
have
to
pay
like
for that.
move through these interactions.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm good.
I'm sure my lawyer can
Lazy.
clear all this up.
Good.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Good, my gun.
Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Now I'm starting to get why they started beating on people.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Why, you only giving me like
Get back
2
in there and raise
answers.
some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
There's no way to get through this faster.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting.
Let's go for this
deny
again.
Shooting Everett Gage.
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers
Oh, that's
you
right,
where
2
you
weeks
were.
ago. I knew
Is
that.
that so?
Knew that?
It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gage was a Jew hater.
dang.
Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind
Oh
are
my
pathetic.
god.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
That's all I'm doing.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
I got bad news,
A lawyer
man. Your
can't help
lawyer's
you,
not
Mr.
coming,
Kalu.
man.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
Tell you what,
I'm a businessman.
I don't like
run
this
a jewelry
mechanic so
store. I don't
far.
know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Oh my god.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needed.
I'm not sure I deserve him after what just happened. So maybe that's the introduction to the game.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow,
He's a
Phelps.
strong word for how that went down.
Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he'll walk.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again. Canary says he'll sing, only if I guarantee he walks.
Hey, you think those bikes will get on the other side?
That's that guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
You know this place?
Jewelry store murder's the biggest case
Near
they
the old
get.
gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in them, knife between your teeth, a gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation for the Zuda riot.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
Roger, stop holding my hand. I'm all right. All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. The suspect is a male.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Run, buddy.
Oh my God!
I mean, it's one way to get it done, I guess. Map. There sure is. Far from our destination either.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go out to Jack Benny's home in Beverly Hills, where we find Rochester tidying up Jack's death.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type. Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Give this letter.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Not sure this means much.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fight. How about you?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Put up in the pig.
My guess.
happier times, I guess.
Woman does not look... Hey, what's up, David? How are you? The address we need.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
This is just a game that was on sale on Steam, and I had always wanted to play, so I picked it up, David.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called
What's going on with you?
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
At home feeling kind of sick? That sucks. I felt like I was sick all, like, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I mean, maybe he's telling the truth, but, like, even if he's not.
You want to tell me what you know? Or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
There's more to look around? What did we miss?
Doesn't tell me anything.
I mean, I think we got everything we need. I'd like to go check out this Adrian Black lady. Resident Evil 7? Resident Evil 7 is fantastic. What are we missing over here?
Nothing significant.
I best be heading back to work. My boss is gonna give me hell regardless. This is your problem now.
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet.
We're
Keep
done.
searching.
What else is there? What else is there? Yeah, it's definitely 8 felt like more of an action game. 8 felt like more of an action game. 7 felt like a real survival horror.
Phelps, we're not done yet. Keep searching.
What now?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
I told you all I can. I gotta go back to work or I'll lose my job.
What do you think?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case
Word with the witness. What am I missing? Oh, God.
Hey, I think I see a body. Let me through. I just want to
Mr. Mr. Murder Weapon.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Alright. We'll do a better job finding the rest of the evidence in the future.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Leave him.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up. Read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
You pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh-wee! Pennies give me speed.
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
Where'd it go, buddy?
You really need to lay off your pills.
Okay. Have I played any Resident Evil? I played 8 on stream. Maybe we'll go back and do 7. And that was like a long time ago, David. Well, it feels like a long time ago now. But yeah, I did 8 on stream. I originally, like, That was right when I got a face cam. I did it like half off and half on. And the thing about 8 is it's just like never felt that difficult. I never felt like I was gonna die. Yeah, I love those games. I'll probably at some point do like the RE2 remake. Or maybe the RE3 remake as well, just because that was like a series for me growing up that like I loved. Like that's probably between that and Halo, probably two of my favorites. Yeah, plenty of ammo. The boss fights I didn't think were too like difficult. 7, I think, does a much better job of like keeping things sparing and whatnot. 7's like.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one.
7, I think, does a much better job of like survival horror pacing, where like you feel like you're being chased around a house. Like you.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You
7, I thought was a lot scarier.
I'm not good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
7 2.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Looks much less evil in person.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
This must be Adrian's. Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
I don't think that was a huge leap to make.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
They did that in, they did the VR version of that as well. I guess we can't open up the fridge. Another Kavanaugh's matchbook.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
This is interesting.
So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Resident Evil 4 was like, oh, was a, I thought, like a nice reset for that series. What are we watching?
I want to take you on a journey.
I think he's coming back from this journey.
I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Optimistic, Cole.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, man.
I just remembered that I need to go do something. Shit. Alright. We're gonna call an early end to it today. I'll be back in the afternoon. I screwed up. Sorry, guys. I forgot I had to go do something. And I gotta be there in like 15 minutes. Which is not great. So, guys, have a great day. I'll be back a little bit in the afternoon. You guys have a good one. David, good talking to you.